coin.
Hey there, YouTube coin community. It's Dustin with CoinOp, and today we are going to take a look at keeping yourself safe from purchasing fakes or misattributed coins while online. So let's dive right on in. Okay, YouTube coin community. So for this video today, we are going to start out by being over in one of my email accounts. This was an email I had gotten from Robert Lawson. Now, we had talked on the phone about this. He had found on eBay a fake 1966 with a 5 on cheek. Now, fake meaning it was misattributed. The person just put a coin up that's not what he claims it is, and it ended up selling. So I thought it would be a fantastic idea to do a video showing you how to be a little bit more safer on places such as eBay. So for this, we're going to come on over to eBay. We're going to take a look at the coin in question. Now, bidding has already ended on this. This coin did sell, but this was listed as a 1966 SMS Roosevelt dime with 5 on cheek. Now, this is supposed to be one of the ones like Robert Lawson has found, which is not the same thing. This is an actual 5 on cheek. And if you look, the 5 is right here on the cheek. Now, this 5 is from the 1965 Special Mint Set series, and this is only found, you can only find this error on the 1966 SMS sets, the Special Mint sets. So there's the 5 right there on the cheek. Now let's go down and take a look at this guy's eBay listing. If you look at it, even the 5 he's got a 5 that he thinks is a 5 right here on the cheek. That looks more like post-mint damage. This is a very heavily circulated coin that has obviously seen a lot of wear. Now, these are kind of poor quality photos too. When you're looking at coins on eBay, not everybody can take the best photos, so do keep that in mind. But try to find very clear images. See, even these images, you can't even see what it is he's pointing out. Well, I guess you kind of can, but that is not the same thing. That is post-mint damage. That is not. And this is also a business strike. This is a circulation strike coin that you find in pocket change. The SMS, the Special Mint set, was a set that was made specifically for collectors. So you don't typically find those in pocket change. Now, it is purely plausible as somebody busted out a 1966 and put it in change from one of those sets, but this isn't it. This is a circulation strike, post-mint damage, regular 1966 dime. This is not an SMS Roosevelt dime. So I have a big disagreement with this post. Now, if you don't know what it is that you're selling, you probably shouldn't be selling it anyhow, or at least get some information first. But the problems that I have with this post is not so much that he sees a 5 on the cheek, but that he even listed this as an SMS Roosevelt dime when it is clearly just a regular business strike. So as soon as I saw this right there, I knew that the whole reason behind this posting was just to try to get a little bit of money out of this coin. This guy sold this dime for 85 bucks. Now, if you look, he's got 100% feedback, but this is a new account. He only has 21 feedback scores. So that's a fairly new account. When you're on eBay, it is beneficial to try to find people that have a lot of feedback scores. Like right here, this is Tim Rathjen with the Stamp and Coin Place. If you take a look at his, he has 41,795 feedback scores with a 100% positive feedback rate. When you see something like that, you know that this company right here, the Stamp and Coin Place, you know that these people do legitimate business, that they have what they say they have, they're going to send to you what you paid for. That's the type of business you want to do business with. Let's take a look here. Here's Robert Lawson. If you take a look at Robert Lawson, and he does a lot of eBay business. He has a feedback rating of 2,719 with 100% positive feedback. Again, That is somebody who definitely does what they're supposed to be doing. He has no negative, no neutral in the past 12 months. He has just had nothing but positive. These are the type of sellers that you're looking for. You want to find sellers with really good feedback ratings. The better the feedback, the better their business is. So somebody like Robert Lawson, who has errors for you on eBay, who has 100% feedback with over 2,000 positive feedback ratings, you know you're going to get what it is that you paid for through somebody like that. Now, that's just with the 1966 SMS dime. Pretty much any major error or variety, if you look it up on eBay, you are going to find listings that are either fake, improperly listed, or totally 100% misattributed. I, of course, love showing on eBay the 1969S double die averse. There is just a handful of those out there. So we're going to look at a recently found 1969S double die averse FS101. This was found by Scott Thomas over in the CoinOp group. Now, if you look, he found this coin searching just not too long ago. But if you take a look at this, and I'm going to do a video on this one, but if you take a look at a 1969S, just looking at the word liberty, you can see that very strong doubling. It is naked eye obvious. It is clear as day. But for whatever reason, when you're over here on eBay, people list all kinds of these as double die averses when they're not. Now, I don't see any doubling on this coin whatsoever. So where they get this being a double die, I have no idea. There's not even mechanical doubling on this coin. This is not a double die averse. This is just straight up a regular 1969S Lincoln cent. So this person, and they have this whole write-up on this, and they even have it graded as an MS69, and get right there, just somebody claiming that their coin is an MS69, walk away. And I would strongly disagree with that. I see dings and nicks all over it. If anything, this is probably an unk slider at best. I mean, all these dings and nicks, all of this up here, this would keep it from getting above an MS65. I would probably put this on, yeah, Scott, just wear. This is not what this guy claims at all. I have major issues with that. This needs reported. I will be reporting this one. This is not a real 1969S at all. Now, this guy right here, this guy started it out at $1.99. He's got a bid, but he actually has his listed correctly. He says this is a 1969S Lincoln Memorial cent with machine doubling on date. That is a correct attribution for this. This does have mechanical doubling right here on the date. If you look at this flat shelf-like stuff that's pushed out here, that is mechanical doubling. That is not a true double die. And this guy has that listed correctly, so I have no issues with that. Some people do like that stuff. Well, there you go. There's a whole roll. This one again features, I can see it right here. I can see mechanical doubling. That is a die chip. That they have it listed as a double die averse with a filled 9. Okay. And they have it for $25. This is not a double die averse. This is a small die chip. And some mechanical doubling. That's it. Ugh, these posts kill me. This guy has one photo, and that's it. 0 feedback ratings. This is a 100% fake post. This doesn't even have mechanical doubling. This is not a double die averse. This is a regular 1969 Lincoln cent. This is a scam. This is a ripoff. I will be reporting this. But anyhow, if you just look through, you're going to see tons of these for this year. Tons and tons of them. Just tons of them. Now, that guy has 2 of the exact same coin on there. All right, let's take a look at another one. Now, recently over at Heritage, a 1988 doubled ear Lincoln cent sold in auction for over $3,000. This is one of my favorite varieties. This is my unicorn. This is a coin that I absolutely want. I want one of these more than any other coin. I love the double ear varieties, and the 1988 double ear is extremely scarce. There's only a handful of these out there. This is the only graded example that I believe is out there. But if you look, here's the normal ear right here, and underneath of it is another ear. That is very clear to me. But if you come over here, you're going to find like this one. This is not a 1988 double ear. This is a regular 1988. This is just a circulated 1988. There is nothing special about this coin. It is worth 1 penny. Again, this person right here, I would avoid this person like the Black Plague. I would avoid this person altogether. This seller has a 91.7% positive feedback. That on eBay is basically having an F for a feedback rating. That is a very, very poor, low feedback rating, and he only has 10 feedback scores. So that means out of 10 transactions, he's probably pissed off at least half of those people. Avoid this person. This person is 100% out to scam. This needs reported. This is just a scam. Here's another one. This person has one listed for $1,000. But again, this is just a regular 1988. That's it. There is nothing on here that would make this worth more than 1 penny. Maybe he sees this little dye deterioration up here. I don't know. But this is not a doubled ear. If it were, there would be another ear right here. This is not a doubled ear. Again, this person only has 2 feedback scores. They've only done 2 transactions. This is another person that literally is posting a coin, this Yancey person, posting a coin out of pocket change that's worth only a penny to try and scam people out of money. This person is trying to take $1,000 from you. Just steal it from you. It's just theft. That's all it is. That's what's going on here. If you look, there are a bunch of these. This is not a doubled ear. That is not a doubled ear. This one right here, that's a rim ding. That's just a scratch. It's a ding. Got dinged. That's not a doubled ear. That is post-mint damage, not a doubled ear. So what do you do to keep yourself safe on eBay? First of all, if there's a coin that you want, like let's say you wanted a 1988 doubled ear, or you wanted a 1966 with 5-on-cheek SMS dime, or you wanted a 1969S, how do you keep yourself safe purchasing from places such as Facebook or social media altogether? Well, there's a couple things you can do, and they're not that difficult. One, don't buy a coin that you don't know anything about. Just don't do it. If you've never owned or seen a 1988 double ear or a 1969S double die obverse, go online and research it. Look up the die markers. Look up the way it should be. Look at how it should look. Look at where the doubling is. Look at all of the die scratches on the coin. This has extreme heavy die scratches. When you see one of these, the die scratches on it is just massive, and it's all over the coin. These are very, very heavy die scratches. That is a key die marker. And you take a look at that ear, that is a key die marker. And then you go and you just simply compare it. And if you don't see those similarities, then it's not the same thing. Another thing that you can do to absolutely keep yourself safe is only buy from trusted people. Somebody that has this many sales with this type of feedback score is somebody you want to do business with. Let's go over here to Stamp and Coin Place. Somebody that has an extreme amount of feedback scores that still has 100% positive feedback rating. That is somebody that you want to do business with. These people I just showed you, Tim Rathjen at the Stamp and Coin Place, Robert Lawson, you know that these people are not going to do you wrong. Now, let's say you're not on eBay. Let's say you're on another site. First of all, I would avoid Etsy altogether. Do not buy coins from Etsy. The biggest scams and ripoffs I have ever seen with coins is on Etsy. So just avoid Etsy altogether. Another thing, though, is if you're on a social platform, go check out some of the coin groups. There's lots of coin groups that you could go check out. Let's see what I can pull up here. That allows you to sell. Let's see here. Like, for example, here's CoinCube Trading. This is a group that does some really nice stuff on here, but these guys have some really cool coins, and they buy and sell in here. Like here's an 1849 braided hair, large cent, free shipping. Now, groups like these, they only allow vetted people to sell. Not everybody can sell in one of those groups, but there's just tons of coin groups. Something else that you can do, you could go over to any of the coin groups, and let's say you came across this listing right here and you're unsure if it's real or not. Well, you can just go take this link, copy that link, go over to one of the coin groups. I'm going to do it right here in the CoinOp group, and I'm going to make a post. So basically, I'm just making a little post that says, hey, everyone, I'm working on a video about protecting yourself on eBay, which I am. Do you think this listing is accurate or not? I'd like opinions. You don't need to put the beginning part, this stuff, but if you were to just go and put up a post that says, do you think this listing is accurate or not? I'd like opinions, and put paste. Well, there you go. Now they'll be able to go to that, and all I got to do is hit post. They can go to it and look at it, and you will get opinions from experts clear across the country as to whether or not it's legit or not. So there's a lot of ways to keep yourself safe. The best way to keep yourself safe, however, would just simply be to know what you're looking for. Just do a little bit of research. Use PCGS, use NGC, any place that has images, Heritage Coin Auctions. Go onto Facebook, do some research. You can easily find what it is that you're looking for, the coins that you want, from a decent seller. Don't go on over and get ripped off. Don't be one of these people bidding on these coins that are not at all what these people claim they are. So just be cautious when you're looking at extremely rare coins on some place like eBay. Keep in mind with something like the 1988 doubled ear Lincoln cent, there's only like 3 or 4 of those known, but somehow there's 12 listed on eBay when there's only 3 or 4 that exist. I mean, common sense, and just do a little bit of research. Only buy from trusted sellers, and you should be okay. So there you go. All right, everybody, just a heads up. The 37th Annual Greater Cincinnati Numismatic Exposition will be held Friday, July 17th and Saturday, July 18th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, they are running an early bird special Thursday, July 16th from 3 to 7 for $40. It's an excellent price. Now, that is at the Sharonville Convention Center, so if you'd like to meet CoinOp, you want to go out to a coin show, this would be an excellent opportunity. We will be there. Robert Lawson, Florida, myself, we will be out there. So make your reservations now. Start booking Friday, July 17th and Saturday, July 18th, the 37th Annual Greater Cincinnati Numismatic Exposition. Well, there you go. We definitely hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely hope it opened your eyes a little bit to some of the problems with fakes or misattributed coins on some of your platforms such as eBay or any of your social sites. If you did enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, click on that subscribe button. And while you are at it, click on the notification bell. That way you get notified immediately when we upload new content. Well, everyone, until next time, have fun.